Ami spectateur, my dear friends, I start speaking French Creole to you guys, but I'm doing this broadcast in English today. Um, Today I want to speak about going back to normal because our president, governor, everybody's getting ready to go back to normal, and it is necessary. If there's, okay, I'm sure a lot of people disagree, but what happened is things gonna have to go back to normal. People gonna have to go back to work, because the government cannot support us forever. And if we stay like this and wait for a vaccine or a cure, it's gonna take around like 3 years to come up with a new vaccine. So therefore, it is necessary to go back to normal. So right now, okay, maybe a lot of people probably think, oh, Wilner is agreeing with Trump. And in this case, I am, because the economy will collapse if nobody's working. Let me tell you something. Right now, there's a shortage of meat. You cannot eat. There's no food. Soon, it's gonna be bread, milk. It's gonna be all these things. And if it get to so let's say in 3 months from now, if things don't go back to normal, then nurses stop going to work, the police stop going to work, the fire people stop going, then you have anarchy. You don't want that. Okay, we have to get ourselves ready to go back to normal, because this economy cannot go down the drain. They're gonna have to do something, and we have to adjust. We're gonna have to dress up right. We're gonna have to wear gloves, masks, even if we have to dress like the nurses in the hospital. We're gonna have to. If you're driving a Uber, because right now, let me tell you, you don't know how many people right now who got zero balance at the bank. Their phone is about to get disconnected. They're not paying their rent, and you're gonna have we have to get back to normal. And they are working on getting back to normal. We just have to talk about what do we do if they do go back, things go back to normal. If everything go back the way they used to be, it's not going to be the same thing. You're not going to be hanging out in a restaurant or outside or on the sidewalk or whatever. It's going to be a different thing. But at the same time, you have to work, you have to make your money. Because if you don't, then things is going to be worse. And right now, a lot of people, zero balance. They have no money. It's not only people, also businesses. And that's why I was urging everybody to try to get the stimulus, $1,200, and also those who own businesses to get themselves that money, even though I'm sure a lot of companies, the big guys already put their hands on it. But at the same time, everybody else should try to. And at the same time, we have to get back to normal. My thing is, all the time that everything was going on here, I was in here, but I did everything online. Okay, I sell things on eBay. I sell things on Amazon. All I had to do was, if I get an order or something, I just put it in the box, and I go to FedEx or UPS. But not everybody have it like that. A nurse cannot do that. A guy who drive a train or a bus can't do that. So all these people now, we have to train ourselves to get ready to deal with what's coming. And the best, we have two choices. We either stay home and turn this economy into a welfare state where you're going to wait for the government every month to send you another 1,200. Okay, 300 million people and all these businesses. I don't think the government could do that for 6 months. But at the same time, I don't think, and I know everybody have that everybody thinking that a vaccine is right around the corner. Don't even think like that. Because sometimes it takes 4 years to come up with a new vaccine, Brother P. So don't expect a vaccine. If it happened, it happened. But you're just going to have to get yourself ready so you could go out there and at the same time not catch the virus. And those people who survived it last time, because many people had the virus, and I know tons of people who did, and they were able to not, they survive. But we don't know if what happened if you get catch it a second time. And all the doctors are saying there's no guarantee just because you had it before that you're not going to have it again. And when they reopen the economy, that means the restaurant, because even when they reopen, the economy is still going to be bad. Because, okay, right now, as we speak, there's a shortage of meat already. There's not enough meat because there's a bunch of people who are working in a meat plant and who were sick. So a lot of those plants, they're closing down. You could have that with milk, and you're going to have to get ready for that. And other people are going to have to go to work and replace those people who either die or probably sick. Therefore, okay, it probably is easier for you to find a job, but you have to get yourself ready to go back again and to revive this economy. Okay? You cannot go 6 months waiting for the government. It's not going to happen. So let's think about that. What you need to do some planning. How do you cover yourself? You're going to need gloves, masks. You're going to need a lot of stuff. And because that means the virus is doing this thing and you're going to have to do your thing. Okay? So the virus is on the left-hand side and you're going to be on the right-hand side until somebody come up with a cure. Until somebody come up with a vaccine. Like I said, it could take 3 years. Okay, my friend? Because if this thing keep going the way it is right now, that means soon the money you have in the bank, one day you're going to go there and the bank going to be closed. And they're not going to have the money to give you. So everybody together, we need to think about a strategy on how we go back to the society. It's not going to be the society we had before, but this new one that we're about to recreate. Okay, we going back to work. If you drive a train, yes, you're going to go back to, but you know more about the virus in the last 60 days. You know that if somebody had the virus and they were sitting right here and they sneeze and they left, you come here, the virus is still here waiting for you. You could catch it. I'm going to try to do a little video today that I know I have on my page that I probably could show you guys. Like I said, I have no operator, so it's just Wilner all by himself. But I'm going to try to do different things so I could show you. And, what the virus. Sometimes I promise that, and I never do it because I get through talking and I forget all about it. I'll try to do that today. But just like I said, we have to get ready. We have to plan. We have to get the right clothing. We have to protect our hand, our face. We need masks. You need to make a little investment on that. So think about it. Because that's the only way you could go back to work. Because, listen, it's not me passing a law and people are going to be mad at me for agreeing that we have to go back to work. But we have to. We can't sit there and just wait for the $1,200 a month from the government. Soon the government is not going to have no money. Soon they're going to have to take the money you have in the bank and start giving it away. You don't want that. So therefore, you're going to have to get ready to go back to work. Okay? And to go back to work, like I said, you're going to have to plan on how you're going to protect yourself. So think about that. What you're going to be wearing, how you're going to you need gloves, you need masks, You need protective clothing, even in your car. You're gonna have to keep the distance with everybody else because even the sport people, the basketball, they're going back to work. This is a capitalist country here. This is no welfare state. In the United States of America, believe me, one day we're gonna sit there and I'll probably be telling you that, and then by the time I finish talking, and then they would come up on the TV and they say, okay, they find a cure. Then if that happened, okay, good. But don't think like that. You're gonna have to think like it's going to take 4 years. And if the economy will collapse, the world economy will collapse. Let me tell you, the price of oil went down to zero yesterday. At least today is up to $10. Last time I looked, it was up to $10. Think about that. Now imagine if there's no gas, no meat, no gas, soon no water, no police. That's worse. That's even worse than having the virus. So collectively, we all gonna have to think about a way to bring back the economy. Okay? And Trump been pushing it. Okay, I understand where he's coming from. The governors, some of them are reluctant, like New York and different states. Yes, it's understandable because people gonna have to find a new way to behave. Okay? That means you cannot be going around and hugging people and kissing them. You cannot be going out there and it's going to be a new world now. Okay? And we have to get ready for that. We don't want a collapsed world economy. So as a human being, as an inhabitant of this world, we have to look to move forward. We're going to have to stand up. We're going to shave. We're going to go out there. Okay? And we're going to go back to work. It's not me saying it. It's the government. It's everybody else. And you're just going to have to get yourself ready for that because it's coming. And it has to. They have to. Because you just cannot just sit there and let this virus just, destroy the world. That's not a good idea. Okay, people? So I'm not going to keep repeating it, but I'll tell you, think about it because this is very important. We have to get ready to go back to society. We're not going to do it the way it used to be, but we have to plan about a way to protect ourselves. So you have time to think about it for the rest of the week, because believe me, by next week, a lot of stuff. That means, certain thing is not gonna be open, because you're gonna have a restaurant that have they cannot have all the people sitting together. They're gonna have them, away from each other. But at least they'll be doing 20% of what they used to do. It's not gonna be 100%. So that means there's still gonna be a lot of bankruptcies. There's still going to be a lot of people who have no money. And if you have a little money right now, listen, man, don't just spend it. You need it. You need to save it. Save what you got so you could protect yourself. Survival. You have to survive this. And having a little money in your pocket is very important. Okay? So you have to strategize about this new world that you're about to enter. Because once the economy is reopened, and then you have to go back to work every day. And all the time you've been sitting home, you wasn't doing. The nurses, they didn't say, I'm not going to work. People go to the hospital and there were nurses and doctors there waiting for them. The police went to work. A lot of essential jobs, people did them. Okay, I retired. I may even have to go and do something. Because what if they say, okay, Social Security is dry? What if the pension system that I'm depending on have no money? And I have to think about it. And people who are, in my boat, people who are in my shoes have to think about going back to this society. That means you have to invest in masks. You have to, while you get yourself ready, get one of those. Order them. Okay? Order them. The face mask. Order one. You need to cover your hand. You need to cover your clothes. Because, listen, we're going to have to go out there. Definitely. Because otherwise, if we don't, the world economy is going to collapse. As an inhabitant of this world, it's our responsibility. Don't tell me you don't want to do it because Trump said to do it. I don't want to be like that. Even though I don't like the man, but I will tell you that I agree. People are going to have to go back to work. The economy is going to have to function a different way. Not the way it was before. Until the vaccine and the cure, okay? But at least 4 years, you can't do no 4 years doing this. Because you're not going to have any more money. There's not going to be electricity. If then the people who give you electricity, they're not going to work if they don't get paid. Water, no, listen, you don't want to be there. So therefore, it's really up to you as a citizen of this country, the United States of America, the greatest economy in the face of this world. Not because Trump, the liar, yesterday said that he's lying like a rug because he inherited a good economy from President Obama. He didn't create no economy. All he's been doing is play golf, lying, and running his business in his day trading. Yes, the United States of America is the greatest economy in the world. Like I was in a meeting and some guy was saying, oh, his country going to have to start looking toward Africa or different countries because after this, the United States is not going to open its door to other people. You from a third world country. China cannot say that. And we're going to have to do business with China. Because everything we need is coming from China. So just because they had a little problem over there, as a human, you cannot be listening to your president who's blaming China for what happened. Because what happened, right now everybody's saying China, China. We don't know. Because if they know, they would have a cue by now. It's a bunch of assumption. What if this thing came from someplace else and went to China? Donald, just like you said, the Russian didn't mess with the election. It could have been some fat guy sitting on a bed and doing it. Yeah, maybe it wasn't China. You ever think of that? Okay? So therefore, my people, think about this because plan on how to deal with it. Okay? The food shortage, it's almost there because there's a shortage of meat right now. So those of you who are vegetarian, who really with the vegetable, okay, good. But like I said, it's up to us. We are in charge, and we're going back to work. We're gonna protect ourselves. Okay? Very important. Think about it. I'm not going to make this too long today because I really wanted everybody to know that you have to figure out a way to help revive this economy. This welfare situation where you have to wait for the government to give you a check and all of that, okay, it's a no-no. We know a lot about different ways. Like my friend who survived, he told me he was in the hospital and he guggled some hot water with lemon and baking soda, and all of a sudden, because this thing, it goes through your throat and trying to get inside of you. So if you could try to stop it from your throat, there's enough we know about it. And we have to do all these different things. Because we don't want this economy to collapse. Okay? We're going to have to find, because the nurses, They've been doing. Maybe we need to talk to them. Maybe if one of my nurse friends are listening, you could call me.
It's 3:00.
It's 3:00. Okay, then you could come here and explain to us how to dress. Because now is not what medicine is. Are you dressed for COVID? Dressing for COVID. Maybe that's what I'll call this. Because we cannot stay home anymore. We have to go back to work. Very important. Last time I talked to you guys, I told you to cook some food, to do different things, to bring to the nurses in the hospital. Okay, I'm still with that. I hope you guys could do that. To your fire station, same thing with the police department and everything else. I know a lot of you don't like the police, but listen, when things start getting bad, you're not calling me because I'm not coming. You're calling them. So show them some respect. If maybe it's a good time right now for you to reconcile your differences with them. Okay, they're not bad. They are civil servant. Okay, they didn't create the problem. The problem was already here. The nurses, the doctors, put some food, bring to the emergency room, bring them waters, bring them things to drink. Okay, do that. All right, this is good citizenship. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I wanted to come live today to talk to y'all. And thank you for watching. Until next time.